as Russia is destabilizing fast, especially in the Crimea Ukraine region. They are destabilizing rapidly. But hi guys, welcome to today's episode of Alternate History of Europe. And for today's part, well, Italy. Something happens in Italy, guys. With Italy falling into a civil war, which is against the Sicily and Sardinia, which revolt. Okay, that's a mistake. We can live with a mistake like that. And the mistake gets fixed. And well, they even move farther north than just this guy, so let's quickly draw their border in. And they call themselves Three Sicilies, even though there's only two islands, so you know. And well, they're more monarchist. But seeing in the north, they have no choice but to intervene. They intervene with the Northern Offensive, which is a shockingly funny name. As their offensive heads into the north, they're trying to establish democracy in all of Italy with almost no support going by Russia, because Russia's almost bankrupt somehow. I mean, they have been fighting constantly in civil wars. I think somebody was already involved in these civil wars, because see, there has been funding into this war. With the Soviets unable to help them, communist Italy is doomed. And well, yeah. Let's just look at this. With Hungary seeing, well, I have an opportunity now. As, yeah, there's now two wars started. Two civil wars, to be exact. Which Romania, who's not in debt, tries to intervene. This is a mistake. And, well, Turkey and Greece are turning on each other. Now, shall we go to the Hungarian-Romanian War? With communist Hungary being kicked back. That's basically too late. They're probably going to have to give up land. What? Yeah. And yeah, Romania's also in trouble. And Ukrainian lands leave independence. Russia gets worried. But they see them as no threat, because look how small they are. But really, they're probably going to make some group want to revolt. And well, a Ukrainian state being armed and possibly dangerous towards Russia is now a big threat. And yeah, as they slam in, Hungary's trying to get rid of their communist government with a siege to Bucharest, and then they install a democratic government. And well, they sign peace with Romania and Slovenia, but leaving some for Romania, well, it looks weird. But now let's see what happens in Italy. Well, it's been going bad for Italy, as the democratic attackers are basically at Venice, which is not good. And they take this area of Italy. And well, Italy is about to collapse, with them racing for Rome. And the other rebels racing for Rome. Well, they're not rebels in the north. But finally it breaks as Rome is captured. As these forces start moving into the city and the other forces And these forces move into the capital city, guys. What? I said these forces move into the capital city. And well, they do. And so do the other rebels. Everybody wants Rome. What? Why is it giving me blue over and over again? That's not how it works. Well, this happens. And then, well, the city fully falls under both rebels' controls. But someone attacks them already. They also start attacking straight across here and do this. Well, the rest of Italy's surrendering. The rebels are getting pushed back. Steady belt. With Italy being remade democratic. Well, this is the last thing that happens. Well, as the fall of Sardinia starts. And well, these two islands are easily annexed. And this land against these land. Yeah. And now look at Italy, guys. Italy is unstoppable. With the fall of Sardinia closing in. A Greek coup might happen in this video, but I can't guarantee it. With this area falling, and well, the final stronghold starts falling, especially in the coast. And then they fall here, and then they start falling here, and then they fall to Russia really bad. With Ukrainian partisans rising up. Which is bad news because, well, it's not bad news. It's just bad news for one person. And while they rise up, especially in this area, they even rise up near Kiev and move down. And well, yeah, these Belarusian rebels get crushed. With Ukraine starting to take some different areas from Russia. And well, yeah. Ukrainian partisans kind of evolving into all of you. As Persia finally leaves the pact. With Romania ready to annex some land. Romania has unified. And then Crimea goes and declares its own independence, with the Baltics saying they're independent now, along with Kaliningrad leaving. But now, the Caucasus, Kazakhstan, and, well, Kalyria declares its independence, and Russia has one more nation so it decides to leave. They name themselves Tartarstan. Why would they do that? Well, they declare themselves independent and then go to war with Russia and take land. So they can border Kazakhstan. They're ethnically Tartar, which is a minority in Russia, a minority in Crimea, a minority in a lot of countries in this region of the world. With Russia finally being independent. Well, the policy of this new Russia is not nice. Numbers. It's like 3, 2, 4, 8. What? No, I'm kidding. Why am I even saying 4 and 8? Because 4 and 8 are easy to agree with. You know, I'm just saying random numbers as I could. Not really saying anything useful. With a ginormous coup happening in Greece. But a few coups happen throughout. One on Albania's border, because Albania does stuff. AHOE basically attacks Greece. With different areas having different coups, different people, and as a coup, but the Greek people are much happier despite losing more land. But Armenia does something very scary. But they get themselves in a lot of trouble internationally for doing this, They say, this is my land. Right? Along with an Azeri rebellion, not Azeri Armenian rebellion, in these lands. I hope you know what that's supposed to be. May not be accurate, but Turkey gets involved in this world, as Azerbaijan is unable to hold them back. Because Armenia kinda already been preparing for this as they storm in, taking lands quickly. And intervening on the side of... So Turkey intervenes on the side of Azerbaijan, which is a big shock to Armenia. I don't know if I'll be able to get to the last two events in this video because my recording system is getting bad again. But I'll try, as it has to affect Ukraine and Georgia. But that's pretty much all. With this hurting Armenia's reputation abroad, but Armenia gets in a lot of trouble. Not only is their reputation ruined for invading Azerbaijan, but it doesn't look good for them with Turkey entering its forces. With a ceasefire being established, but quickly Azerbaijan uses this to build up and attack back. Though, well, they're struggling on the battlefield, they push them back to Artsakh, as they manage to slam them almost all the way back before a true treaty can be signed. There must be lots. And then lots and lots of bloodshed happens, with Yurts Kazan being encircled and taken. Finally, Armenia meets for peace in Baku, ending with a good ending for Turkey. And Azerbaijan uses this as a great excuse to join the Democratic Union. They are democratic, just to let you know. Well, this Democratic Union might not stick as good as it is now. And Armenia would probably take advantage of it. And thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. That's all for today's video. Please like and subscribe. That's all for today's video. Wild Mapper out. And stay tuned for episode 12, where episode 13, where chaos will unfold in Ukraine and chaos in Georgia. So please stay tuned. And that's all for today's video. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. That's all for today's video. Wild Mapper out.